Will Smith, a name that resonates strongly in the entertainment industry. The name is synonymous with royalty. In Hollywood, a symbol of success and perseverance. But his journey began far from the glitz and glamour of Los Angeles, in a much more modest place. Imagine the vibrant streets of West Philadelphia, full of life and energy. This is where a young Will Smith honed his talents and dreamed big, despite the adversities. Born on September 25, 1968, Will was one of 4 children in a close-knit family. He grew up in a middle-class family, where the values of hard work and dedication were fundamental. His mother, Caroline, worked for the school board, ensuring that education was a priority at home. His father, Will Caroline Smith Sr., was a refrigeration engineer, a man of principles and discipline. Life was not always easy for the family, Smith. There were times of struggle and sacrifice. But young Will found solace in music and acting. His natural charisma shone from an early age. He could light up a room with his infectious smile and playful demeanor, endearing himself to everyone around him. His charm was evident from an early age, hinting at the magnetic personality that would later captivate audiences worldwide. It hinted at the magnetic personality that would later captivate audiences worldwide. At family gatherings and school events, Will was always the center of attention. This early period in West Philadelphia played a crucial role in shaping the man he would become. The experiences and challenges of his youth shaped his character and determination. It instilled in him a strong work ethic and the determination to succeed. From an early age, Will understood the importance of effort and dedication. Even as a child, Will had a knack for entertainment. He loved making people laugh and always looked for ways to brighten others' days. He loved making people laugh. His comedic timing was impeccable, and his ability to connect with the audience was innate. His comedic timing was impeccable. He often performed for his family and friends, impersonating celebrities and creating sketches that left everyone laughing. He often performed for his family and friends, impersonating celebrities and creating sketches. This natural talent for acting would later become his trademark. Leading him to much larger stages. It would propel him to unimaginable heights. From these humble beginnings, a star was slowly starting to emerge. Few knew that this young man from Philadelphia was destined for greatness. But with each step, each challenge overcome, Will Smith was getting closer to his stellar destiny. Will Smith's parents played a fundamental role in the development of his talents. They recognized his potential from the beginning. They encouraged him to pursue his passions. His mother, a lover of the arts, enrolled him in a performing arts school. This turned out to be a formative experience. It provided him with a platform to hone his skills. He excelled in theater and music classes, which further fueled his desire to act. Beyond the influence of his parents, Will's upbringing in West Philadelphia also played an important role in shaping his artistic sensibilities. The streets of Philadelphia vibrated with rhythm and rhyme. The city had a rich musical heritage. It was the birthplace of many hip-hop legends. This vibrant musical landscape left an indelible mark on young Will. It ignited in him a passion for rap music. He began writing his own rhymes as a teenager. His lyrics were witty, insightful, and often humorous, reflecting his observations of everyday life. He found solace and a sense of belonging in music. It allowed him to express himself creatively and connect with others who shared his passion. It was during this time that he met Jeff Towns, better known as DJ Jazzy Jeff, at a house party. This casual encounter would change the course of his life forever. The chemistry between Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff was undeniable. From the first moment they met, there was a special connection that transcended music. They were not only co-workers but also became great friends, sharing laughs and experiences both on and off stage. They were two young talents, with a shared love for music and a gift for entertainment. They spent hours in the studio, experimenting with new sounds and rhythms, always looking for ways to innovate and surprise their audience. Their dedication and passion were evident. In each of their creations, they formed a hip-hop duo that would soon conquer the world. With each performance, they gained more and more followers, and their music began to resonate in every corner of the planet. They were not just artists, but also pioneers who were redefining the genre. Will adopted the stage name The Fresh Prince, a nickname that perfectly captured his playful personality and his new perspective on hip-hop. This name not only became his identity on stage, but also reflected his fresh and original approach to music. Their music was a breath of fresh air in the often harsh world of 80s hip-hop. While other artists focused on tougher and more realistic themes, Will and Jeff opted for a lighter and more accessible approach, which allowed them to connect with a wider audience. They distanced themselves from the hardcore themes that prevailed in the genre at that time. Instead, they chose to explore everyday themes and situations that many could relate to, always with a touch of humor and positivity. Instead, they opted to focus on light, humorous, and relatable themes that resonated with a wide audience. Their lyrics were witty and fun, and their performances were full of energy and charisma, which allowed them to stand out in a saturated market. Their debut album, Rock the House, was released in 1987 and was an instant success. This album not only put them on the map, but also set the tone for their future career, showcasing their ability to create catchy and entertaining music. The duo quickly became known for their energetic live performances and catchy radio hits. Every concert was a party, with the audience singing and dancing to the rhythm of their songs. Their ability to connect with the audience was unmatched. Songs like Parents Just Don't Understand and Summertime topped the charts and became anthems for a generation. These songs were not only popular, but also captured the spirit of the time, resonating deeply with young people all over the world. Will Smith, with his contagious charisma and comedic rhythm, became the face of the duo. His stage presence was magnetic, and his ability to make people laugh and entertain the audience made him a star. He effortlessly transitioned from rap to singing, captivating the audience with his stage presence. His versatility as an artist allowed him to explore different styles and genres, always keeping his audience captivated. His success wasn't just about the music, it was about his personality. Will Smith had a unique ability to connect with people, whether through his music, his performances, or simply interacting with his fans. They were fun, relatable, and positive. In stark contrast to the often serious tone of the time, their optimistic approach and ability to make people laugh made them a breath of fresh air in the music industry, leaving an indelible mark on the history of hip-hop. At the height of his musical success, Will Smith was presented with a life-changing opportunity. At that time, he was already known for his charisma and talent in the rap world, having won several awards and amassed a large following. However, what was about to happen would take him to a completely new level of fame and success. He was presented with the idea of a sitcom, loosely based on the story of his life. The proposal came from a television producer who saw in Will the potential to be a small screen star. The idea was simple, but powerful, to capture the essence of his personality and life experience in a format that could reach millions of homes. He seized the opportunity, eager to explore new creative avenues. Will knew that this was a unique opportunity to expand his career and show the world another facet of his talent. With enthusiasm and determination, he threw himself fully into this new project, ready to give his best. Thus, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was born. The series not only became a vehicle for Will's talent, but also transformed into a cultural phenomenon. From its iconic opening song to its memorable characters, the show left an indelible mark on television. The show premiered in 1990, and it became an instant phenomenon. It captured the audience's attention with its mix of humor, drama, and relevant themes. The chemistry between the actors and the quality of the scripts made the series stand out in a sea of sitcoms. It catapulted Will Smith from musical stardom to television royalty. His charismatic performance and ability to connect with the audience made him a beloved and respected figure. The series not only brought him fame, but also opened doors to new opportunities in the entertainment industry. The premise was simple, yet clever. It followed the story of a street-smart teenager from West Philadelphia who is sent to live with his wealthy uncles in the affluent neighborhood of Bel-Air, Los Angeles. This dynamic created endless comedic and touching situations that resonated with the audience. It followed the story of a street-smart teenager from West Philadelphia who is sent to live with his wealthy uncles in the affluent neighborhood of Bel-Air, Los Angeles. The series explored themes of identity, belonging, and cultural differences, all wrapped in a package of light and accessible entertainment. The show was a delightful clash of cultures, full of witty jokes, touching moments, and valuable life lessons. Each episode offered a mix of laughter and reflections, addressing serious topics with a touch of humor that made the message even more powerful. The comedic timing and natural charisma of Will Smith were on full display. His ability to make people laugh while simultaneously touching the audience's heart made him the soul of the show. Every scene he appeared in was a showcase of his innate talent and his ability to carry a story. He carried the show effortlessly, becoming a household name. His popularity grew exponentially, and he soon found himself at the center of media attention. Will Smith was not just a television actor, he had become a cultural icon. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air ran for 6 successful seasons, becoming one of the most beloved sitcoms of the 90s. The series left a lasting legacy, and its impact is still felt today, with new generations discovering and enjoying its episodes. It established Will Smith as a versatile artist, capable of seamlessly transitioning from music to television. His success in both fields demonstrated that there were no limits to what he could achieve. The series was a springboard that led him to further explore his talent in different areas of entertainment. More importantly, it showcased his range as an actor. Will was not just a comedian, he could also handle dramatic scenes with equal skill. This versatility made him stand out and earned him the respect of critics and colleagues alike. He tackled comedic and dramatic scenes with equal poise, proving his worth as a serious actor. Each episode was an opportunity to showcase a new facet of his talent, and Will did not disappoint. His ability to switch tone and style with ease made him a well-rounded actor. This newfound credibility opened doors for him in Hollywood. Soon, Will began receiving offers for movie roles, and his transition to film was as successful as his foray into television. His career was on the rise, and there were no signs of it slowing down. He was no longer just a rapper-turned-actor. He was a genuine star. Will Smith had proven that he had the talent, determination, and charisma to succeed in any medium. His journey from rapper to television royalty is an inspiring success story that continues to resonate today.